Well, hello, America. Hello, YouTube. Hello, world. Hello, Red Brick family. I don't know where you guys been lately. Um, we need some eagles out here. Do some red brick hunting. I'm going to do another trip to Utah. I'm going to go to Colville. I've been to Colville before, and I wanted to share Colville with everybody to do some red brick hunting because the narrative doesn't fit anything that they say, and we need to get busy and start looking at the truth about what's going down in this melted realm that we live in. So if there's any meltologist, come on, we got something to say. We're talking about Colville. Okay, the population in 2010 census is only 1,363. Only 600 something in the time where these glorious buildings were supposed to be constructed in this area. And it's a narrative lie. It's not the truth. Because all the mountains are melted buildings. See that building, folks? That used to be a beautiful building. They call that a mountain today and convince you that it is. And in Utah, there's all those melted buildings and all those remnant pockets of survival. They didn't build, folks. They moved in and slaughtered people. There's more like the real narrative. But anyway, we're just going to take a look at Utah. A little red brick hunting. Okay? So, there's the population. 1870, 626, right? Come on, folks. This is just, baffling, don't you think? Huh? So, any meltologists out there? Let's take a look here, see if we got anybody showing up yet. Well, the elevation is 5,577. The area 6.67. See, 6.6. Got the 6.6 in here. Blah, blah, blah. Founded in 1859. You hear that word? Founded. Okay? Founded in 1859. Right? In 1859, they had about less than 1,000 people there, and they did all this beautiful craftsmanship, right, folks? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Huh? So, well, anyway, here we go. Let's take a little ride for on the Black Mirror. And take a look at Colville. It's the seat of Summit County, Utah. Okay? Now here, look at this. You can go there and you can visit here. Excuse me. I'm gonna log on to see if there's anybody showing up in the chat, because I can't see the chat when I'm doing this narrative. But here we go. Now you look. You already know the Red Brick family and the Eagle Eye crew, they already see it, and they already see the popcorn blocks and everything was getting hot and sinking, everywhere. And so I don't have to say nothing to you. I don't have to say why, the mud flooder's going to say, oh, it's mud flooded, that's why the windows are so low. And that was from an electrical surge that sunk everything. And later with the flood, it moved, soil around and building. So you should really call it a meltage flood, not a mud flood. It was a meltage flood of much, not just the water and the soil, it was building. Okay? And very suspicious archways in this area and how everything was melted together. And you'll see things like the pyramid and the octagon and pharaonic symbols. And again, you'll see the spiral, the Tartaria, a mark of forgotten people, timeline. And anyway, you can go visit this place in Colville. You can go visit, and there you see, again, that pattern, again, everywhere you go. Go to Afghanistan, go to Turkey, go to Ukraine, where they're trying to take over a city, to not allow you to cause turmoil there, to not let you see the melted world that looks just like Utah. Exactly like Utah. Same builders, folks. See, now it's time for us all to wake up. So, I'm checking to see. Now look at the top there. I tell you what was there in the past was a resonant antenna. So you had resonant antennas, energy buildings. We gotta turn this down so we don't get no feedback or nothing. So we'll go down here, and nobody's at the chat, so yo. So okay, here we go. Let's see. Okay, you step down here, and you look around, and you'll see that. Look at the walls. Look at the walls. Look at the walls. Look at the walls, folks. Look at the meltification there. Holy smokes. See? Just melted. Mud don't do that, folks. And there's something different about all the brick of the past compared to the bricks they make today. The bricks of the past were real soft, like a sponge almost, if you will. And I think that had much to do with the transfer of electricity. Exactly, and that's why, everything was interconnected on this grid, and it went through some kind of surge, some kind of powerful surge. And you see where you see right there where something was cut off of that. It was right there. You could tell it was cut. It wasn't, anyway, so just more evidence. And that's what meltology is. It's evidence. It's not a conspiracy. We're showing you conclusively that all these buildings went through a meltification. And a group of people have been lying to us about all this, about this country and everything. You see the sign again, of a group of people that I've traced back to 1291 who've caused most of all the lies that we're facing today. And I'll say this to the world. If you have to create laws to say that this is the narrative, that narrative is a lie. So 23 countries have mentioned a narrative about something that happened in the past, and they say if you speak against it, it's not so. I tell you that it isn't the way they tell the story. The people who tell the stories were the ones up front causing the problem and the chaos. That is their signature. Order out of chaos. And we see it everywhere. We see it how this country is run with the red and the blue. Because red and blue make purple. It's all the same group, folks. The gobbledygook they give you through the news and the different narratives and the squabbling between them, all to keep you pacified and talking, babbling between one another about what's real. What's real is we need to get our government back and round these people up who've been given this narrative. All of them. Not some of them. All of them. That's what we need to do. And we need to start working as a team. And Red Bricks is revealing this to the world. Now there's an image of the building that we're in right now at this present moment. See it? See? And it didn't have a weather vane on the top of it then, did it? No. It looked totally different. No weather. And there's a building in the past too that was built, that was manufactured out of wood, and it looks like it went through some kind of thing, or maybe that was built there after. I don't know, but it don't fit the timeline either for the time that already was there and they got there, and that how old that looked. You know what I mean? So you see a couple characters there doing the Freemason sign there. Sign everywhere, a sign. You see it? Yeah, you see it. Quantum Bear Trap, what's up, brother? My brother Quantum Bear Trap always shows up. So what's up, brother? I just got done eating. My baby made me a beautiful dinner. I'm a little bit grouchy today. I don't know why. I'm just grouchy, agitated. I'm jumping up about anything. And so I thought I'd sit here and make me a... What's up, Knowledge? What's up, brother? Just looking at Colville, Utah, and another narrative lie of what they give us in history. You know, imagine this. They built all these beautiful buildings around here in Colville and only had 626 people in the whole town. Look at that meltification just everywhere you see it. It's pretty obvious. You know, it doesn't take a eagle-eye crew to see it, but it takes an eagle-eye crew member to tell somebody, look at that, and then they will see it. So thank you, fellas, for being out there and telling people about this melted realm, because that's what's going to make a difference. I hope, at least. You know, it seems like, I don't know. And you know, there you had a picture of the slave labor to come dig up what was here. Okay, they dug it up. That's all they did. Everywhere, selling shovels. Here too, the narrative is the #1 sold item was a shovel. Funny, huh? So what are you fellas doing? I'm just flipping through Colville, and like, you know, even, you know, I say to people, like, you stop and look. The drugstores back then. I go back into the past of way back the World's Fairs and so forth, and investigate stuff from all over, and I find Walgreens in Scotland. And you know what they were selling in Scotland at Walgreens? They were selling Sanita's oil, and it was opium, and they would take opium and put it in chloroform and sniff it, and it would get them really high buzz. I mean, chloroform itself would knock you out. Imagine with opium in it. So Walgreens was all over the world selling that kind of crap, and they were lined up at the door, and they had pictures of it. So I just wanted to stop at that drugstore again. Drugs always the #1 thing. They want to put this sign up on this building that they didn't build. You know what I mean? So we'll proceed from there. So yeah, you can go visit this place, and then, you know, I wish we had like an eagle-eye crew member that owned this joint right here to give people the real narrative. You know, not the goobly-gop narrative of when some people, you know, came with covered wagons and started erecting these bad-to-the-bone red brick buildings every stinking place. You know what I mean? So, and mind you, think, right now there's not even 2,000 people that live in this town. And you could get that whole 2,000 people together, and we'll give them 5 years, and they wouldn't build one of those glorious buildings together as a group of people right now. So, how and what went down? Sort of sounds like meltology is telling the real tale of what went down. See? You see how the plumbing work was, you know, installed in this melted realm because of how it is, and much of underground stuff and so forth. Yeah. So, you know, they give you a bunch of pictures, and you see that they're going to tell you it's a certified mud flooder. You know, yeah, after the flood, pushed building and debris around. Everyone wants us to just say there's these mud floods and all these mud flood resets and so forth. No, thereafter, I'm certain that there was mud floods that were caused by a group of people acting like a beaver, and that's part of their logos in their secret societies, is the beaver in the flood regions. And there's floods on your money today, and we're not origamiist, are we, folks? Are we origamiist? No, we're not. Mud doesn't melt buildings. Exactly, Knowledge. So we got 2 cats in the chat. We got Quantum Bear Trap and Knowledge. 2 red brick eagle-eye crew members that know their stuff. And I don't know why Knowledge doesn't have a wrench. I gave Knowledge a wrench before, and now Knowledge don't have a wrench, but Quantum Bear has a wrench, don't he? No, Quantum Bear don't have a wrench either. What the hell's going on here, folks? See? Quantum Bear, you tell him, brother. we he was just on with me yesterday, and he had a wrench, and now he don't have a wrench. So I got to go check that now. I'm not going to check the settings right now because this is streaming, and have to then it screw this what I'm doing up. So I don't know what happened there, man. But I'm going to get your wrench back there, Quantum Bear Trap. Quantum Bear Trap is my monk with a wrench. He's knocked out them bots, man. See? He's a good soul. And so is Knowledge. Anybody in the Eagle Eye crew are good people and have good souls. And I just know this, and it seems like I'm getting to know these people. Hey, our Melted Reality. It's Mark. What's up, Mark? And great videos. You've been kicking out. You got their song kicking yet, brother? You got a Red Brick song kicking yet? Well, anyway, there we're skipping around. We're in Colville, by the way. If you don't know already, Mark, we're just scooting around where John Boy lives here. He should be doing all these boots on the ground, showing this melted realm. He's got stuff all over him, but he ain't. I don't know why. He needs to join the Eagle Eye crew and get the Red Brick fever, because he'd be on fire. So, what's up? Oh yeah, it's Beer 30. Our Melted Reality. Beer 30, that's right. Well, I got a doobie here. I got to roll it, though. But, here we are, shuffling around in Colville still. Again, and even the homes all around this area are just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, they went through, it's bittersweet. You see the meltification they went down, that they went through. Oh, that's nice. Knowledge says he's been recruiting some eagles this weekend. Picked up a few. That's awesome. That's how I do it. I'll be at the grocery store and I'll start making conversation with someone. And I'll tell them about, Red Bricks and Spartan Red and Eagle Eye Crew, and they'll just start like, wow, and they'll get their phone out and help me find it right now so I can find it. And I'll find it for them and they'll say, okay, I'll check it out. So I'm doing the same thing, and it's cool. Where one guy's name's David, he called me personally and told me, that's amazing, man. He says, now I'm hooked, man. That's all I do every night is try to watch you guys. And why ain't nobody been on lately? I told him, well, here, did you see this video link of Spartan Red? He's not feeling well right now. So, but we can carry on and carry the torch of the Red Bricks and the Eagle Eye Crew into this melted realm and try to wake somebody up, and we spend our time wisely looking at different things, and we see the Red Bricks and the meltification all around us, and someone said, oh, that didn't go through no meltification. Yeah, well, I can't go walk right over to the property. I can hone in a little bit with the camera and so forth, and stir people up and stuff like that. But you can see that, like one home in this area here, it had about 3,200 square feet home. But it had 5-car garage that was bad to the bone, red brick, and you see a lot of them they did different. Yes? Yeah, I am busy. What's up, baby? Go ahead, tell me. Yeah, I'm on live stream right now. What do you want to show me? Okay, all right, love you. Oh, you can show me, Storm. Let me see it. Come on in. Screw it. Well, yeah, I'll come out and see it in a minute, baby. I'll finish the stream here. I got the fellas on it. Yeah, that's good that Knowledge says he used a couple of Mark's videos. That's good, whatever it takes to awaken people. And that's the most beautiful thing, when you can pump that up on the phone right there when you're talking to someone and say, looky here. Does this make sense? Why does it look like this? What happened? And no narrative about what happened. They'll try to give you narratives about, oh, a cow kicked over a candle and caused a big problem and this and that. And today we know that's a big old cow lie. Huh? A big cow pie. You know what I mean? So my girl just seen some images and videos of our grandson named Storm, and I can hear her laughing in another room, and I'm just, I want to go see it so bad because I love that little guy, little Storm, man. He's my little red brick warrior, man. Anyway, I'll see it here in a little while. Let me see here, where else we're gonna go here. Well, the Eagle Eye crew doesn't even need a narrative. As we walk around here and you look, you'll see, and the Eagle Eye crew will know what's what. We don't even have to say nothing, the Eagle Eye crew. I look at some of these homes here, and I can come right here to Pontiac, White Lake, Detroit, Rochester, Novi, Walled Lake, Kegel Harbor. Homes all look just like this. Same kind of construction, same kind of little meltification happening here and there. Some places, worse. And why they survived like they did, we don't know. Well, I don't know. Just maybe they had better, maybe they're grounded better. I don't know. A lot of things that we don't know, but we do know that everything went through a meltification. So, more red brick buildings with a narrative lie they'll give you. 600, less than 1,000 people built all these glorious buildings in this area so quick. These Mormons were just bricklaying freaks, huh? Quick to chase people off and make up a narrative lie about what's real and what's not real, and and Hail Mary full of grace, and makes me think about America. Words are spelled. They first named it a miracle, and somehow it got worked down to America. Ka, energy building again. Ka, if anybody understands America, fat, pregnant, fat and pregnant. Mer. See. Ka at the end. America. But anyway, maybe I'm only the freak who just gets off on these words that we don't understand either, that they put in our face. Like capitals. Again, the ka, the energy. Pital again. And I say it over and over, but I say it so people start educating themselves and saying, why do they call it a capital? Pital is bronze. It's two metals mixed, zinc and copper. It gives you a bronze top. Pital. Pital means cathoid as well in many languages. So there, ka, pital, your energy building, the top where the energy flows into and fills your cathoids and your capacitors of the building to give you energy and heat, resonant heat, and so forth. Yeah, the red brick chick, she's kicking butt. Yeah, I love Deborah, man. Deborah's a good soul, man. I watched every one of her videos. Matter of fact, I'm putting together a little video thing about Australia with her videos, with just her videos, nobody else's videos, just hers about Australia. She gave me permission to do it, so I'm going to do it, and I think that's pretty cool, man, because she's got some great footage, man. So yeah, knowledge, that's Deborah is killing it, Mark, you're right. Knowledge, she is killing it. I love it. I've watched every one of her videos. As matter of fact, any Eagle Eye crew member, right now I got about two more videos to watch of Jeremy Dallas Meltology. Uh, he's got some really good boots on the ground, and he has a beautiful demeanor. And he should run for the mayor of Dallas. That would be cool. Meteorologist for the Dallas mayor. You know, that would be awesome, huh? And he's smart enough to do that job too. He's a smart character. So, thanks to Jeremy, and thanks to Deborah, Mark, and all you people that are kicking out the videos, and to you people who support and come to make things and waking other people up. Here, you guys rock, man. And we know rocks used to be bricks, right? So that's kind of cool too. So we red brick rock and roll, right? Red brick rock and roll. So again, look, we're looking at foundations of meltification that went down, and they'll give you different narratives of this and that, and blah blah this and blah blah that, and we don't know. And I've seen some of the homes in this area were stacked 3 and 4, sometimes 5 layers of red brick. So 600, less than 1,000 people were building these buildings and making them three layers thick, 5 layers thick. What in the heck? How could they do that, man? It was the Mormons. They must have had angels doing this shit for them, right? You know, red brick angels. Again, you see the damage. And look. See what I mean, folks? Every picture tells the story of this melted world. Don't matter where you go. Utah, Colorado, Georgia, Alabama, Detroit, Norway. All the same. That's right, Mark, that's a good point. Anytime you see layered bricks, you know it's a bow world. You know, we don't, I did masonry work, and, I've never had no customer say, yeah, make them three, stack them 3 in there thick, fellas. No, we didn't do that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? So yeah, Mark, that's a good point to inform people. When you're out there looking around, it's easy to find these redesignated buildings. And somehow I got my text all screwed up there. So, here we are, Colville. The red brick buildings. Again, you'll see that, many homes right here in Waterford, where my girl's daughter lives, same thing. Trees have absorbed big concrete slabs that are in between houses, and why would you pour a big foundation of concrete there? Just to have a couple trees to grow on it and no other purpose. So more telltale signs when there's big slabs of concrete that go off and are underground yet, and the trees are, it's like the trees pulling it up from the ground some too, weird as that may sound. So they give you the narrative that these homes right here all built in the 1860s. Just like in Waterford, they tell you these homes, some of the homes were built in 1950, and you see the foundations went through a meltification. So the foundations were still there of many of these homes that they claim that they built in the 1950s. And here we're looking at homes that are telling you were built in the 1860s. And then, redesignated as homes or, courthouses or whatever they want to redesignate them as. And still, today this town only has not even 2,000 people in it. This whole town of these beautiful buildings everywhere. So, more of the Same thing. I could spend a week, month, and a year doing this. It's been really dry there. Winter. Yep, more meltification. More buildings of the past. Look at that. Yep. And underneath that stucco plaster is red bricks. Or rock curtained red bricks from mortar dripping down there. I don't know. But a lot of times you see they always put a finish over it later. You know, the whitewash, you know, the white cities and so forth from the red bricks. And we know it was all red bricks. All red bricks, a red brick world. Some people can't wrap their heads around that. Sometimes it's hard for me to really fathom the magnitude of it, because, you know, they give us the goobly gop of Ice Age and this and that. And today I know from living in this state that this whole state was a freaking ass building infrastructure, and it was made by somebody. And there were walls all around, and every Great Lake, all these Great Lakes they talk about, and there's buildings in the Great Lakes. There's parts of shit that's still under the water. So it's just amazing, you know. And I wish I had more money, because I would do Michigan thoroughly. I'd have snorkel teams and everything, dive teams going down. We'd find all these underground systems that we have in our Michigan, going from courthouses to old insane asylums that they knocked down, and one underground system that runs all the way from the 1200 building to a ski lodge in White Lake, Michigan. You know, what's that about? Again, it sounds like secrets, because that's about all I could tell you about it, you know. So, the secret societies, you know. And we know today why they did this to us. For energy, power, control. See? Energy. Capitals, cathedrals, castles. And so many castles were here in these Americas, in this America. Yeah, for real. So what are you, any of you red brick eagle eye crew guys got any stuff to kick it about or talk about? Because I could open up something and get some guests on there and we could share. I tried to do that 2 days in a row. I got what did I get up? I got Adam up, and I got Jeremy up, and it was pretty cool. We winged it, and it was still pretty cool. It wasn't nothing really planned. It was on the fly, but it was pretty cool. And I think we got to keep this red brick vibe alive until Spartan Red gets well, and keep our skills sharp, and we can continue to make and bring evidence, you know. And that's what we need to do. We need to bring more evidence together and work as a team. So it's pretty powerful to see how much of everything they tell you is one story after another, and we know that's a lie. Like, look at the bricks, and look at here. Look at that, folks. You know, it's like unbelievable. It's like, well, today we know Colville. Colville is a place of the past that was melted, and those people who founded it is exactly what they did. They founded it. Okay? And that's what they really did. So let's see what's going on here. So what's up, fellas? What's up, man? There was a little quick thing about Colville. I could go on more and kill a bunch of time, but I like to see what other people got to say and do, or stuff like that. And I don't know. What are you guys doing? You can't hide from the red bricks, man. It's either That's so true. A lot of you gentlemen, well, the things you say and these quotes and stuff, we need to get, like Mark, he pointed out some really good things that like Spartan Red said and quoted, and I'd like to quote one or requote something that Jeremy said, if I could say it like he did it. He said it very well, and it was about the baptism of red brick meltage. That was awesome. When I heard Jeremy say that, I never heard nobody said it before. Jeremy, Dallas Meltology, he said, red brick baptism of meltage. That fucking just rang a bell and it sounded cool. So to Jeremy, man, fucking A. Just like, you know, some of the things that Mark quotes about the things that Spartan Red said to, of what Spartan Red said to the world, to understand your realm, you know. So another great quote. We need to get all these quotes down and have meltologist quotes, you know, quotes from meltologists, and and from my heart, every one of these people, from Mark to Yoakum to all these people, Deborah, Spartan Red, who are telling this story. I'm proud and honored to know each and every one of them, and I think that's awesome. Just what all you are doing, and I know how much time you can spend, because I spend a lot of time in this pursuit of red bricks, you know. So my encoder's bitching about overload. I taxed my computer too hard. I need a new computer. So, yeah, so there, all the mountains are melted buildings. I love the Eagle Eye crew. I know what they do. They are red brick hunters, and they have the Eagle Eye, and I'm glad that you guys are out there trying to wake up whoever we can wake up, and the numbers are starting to grow pretty good today, you know. The numbers are growing. We're learning more. We're running around like crazy trying to find these red bricks. We are red brick hunting, because we are the Eagle Eye crew, looking for red bricks in this melted world. Yes, knowledge. Jeremy is a very good orator. That's why I said he should be the mayor of Dallas. He has a very good demeanor. So, yeah, I agree with you 100%. Yep, well, I was hoping he'd come on tonight, because he has some more stuff to share. And so, let's see what I can, let's see what I can, what else was going on. Oh yeah, we just had to show you something real quick right there. Right there, some more, you know, the town and stuff of, you know, oh, you know, the meltage, you can tell right there, you know, it's churning so much, it started doing crazy stuff there, you know, all over there. Yeah, see, here, arches, you know, way tall, for real tall people, you know what I mean? So you can see where they slap other things on, fix stuff up, and you can always tell the little subtle difference between the types of bricks. So anyway, I don't want to make this about me babbling on. I just like showing the red bricks. And I'm ready for a doobie, because I just had dinner. Had a beautiful dinner tonight. My girl made a beautiful dinner. So let's see what's going on here. Nothing. Let's see what's going on in the stream real quick. What we got here? We got some. So let's see what we can do here. We'll open up something else and see if we can get any meltologists on board here. So we're going to close that up. We're done with that for now. So I closed that tab I had open with my video reeling. And let's see if I can get a meet open and see if anybody wants to share any stuff. That would be kind of cool. I'll send a link. And maybe Jeremy will show up and Adam. And I don't know if anybody in the crew knows Adam. But he had a bitchin' ass beard, man. He had a badass beard. He's a cool soul, and he's got a lot of good, and he articulates things very well. And not only does he articulate things very well, but he's got a lot of boots on the ground stuff. So I'm gonna copy this link meeting and come over here and slap it in there. So right here is a link meeting. If anyone wants to come on board and kick it and show something, I'll push it through StreamYard and boot it live. We'll see how that works. So come on, warriors, come out to play. So even if you make an appearance just to get it going, you don't have to hang out long, because I don't want to hang out too long. It's almost 8:30 now. My girl wants me in there doing stuff with her. So let's see what's going on. Can we get anybody in here? Okay, let's see. Can we get anybody else in here? Come on, warriors! Let's do this. Airborne Assassins, what's up there, Turd Ferguson? You rock, brother. You rock. Yeah, you rock, dude. He's for real. The Airborne Asses of Tartaria. Yeah. Okay, anybody want to come on board here and let's have us a little... Keep the red brick vibe alive. Let's see some of these meltologists. Come on, meltologists of the world. I got a link open. I got a meet. I'm going to stream it through OBS. We'll try for a minute at least. We got a little encoder problem, but I taxed it a lot. Yeah. Yes, you're right. Alright, what's up, Deborah? Take care of your mama bear today. Sweet. That's good that you just showed up and said hi to see your red brick chick face. See there? Even if it's just your icon. See there? So, that's right. Yo, Deborah. Yeah, so what we got here? We got Knowledge, Deborah, Airborne Assassins, Turd Ferguson stopped by. That was great. Yeah, we need. I don't know if Turd Ferguson, he got any. I don't know. See, I gotta go check if he's got any videos, because anybody who's Eagle Eye crew member who's got a channel, even if you don't have anything, I subscribe to your channel. Nice. She just ordered some Red Brick Chick t-shirts. Sweet. That's sweet. Yeah, I can see you walking around with the Red Brick Chick t-shirts telling people over there about this melted world. Yeah, I seen you made some nice comments to Jeremy of Dallas Meltology. That's great, Deborah. You're a real red brick chick for real, man. You rock, man. We need more people like you in this melted realm, for real. Yeah, we sure do. So we're red brick hunting, and Deborah, the red brick chick, she's red brick hunting, and now she has ordered some red brick chick T-shirts. So I don't know. Are you gonna be selling them? Well, give me a link. I'll put links on my channel for red brick chick T-shirts too, if you are selling them. So let me know what's going on. So we got to get something together about some hats and T-shirts or something in Spartan red too. I got a grandson that makes those, and I might get some made myself just for the crew and stuff, with my special touch, kind of unique ones that just the crew members are going to get. And maybe some other ones for the people who are in the chat, and so forth, and see what happens, see how much loot I can get together. Because when someone blesses me, I try to bless other people, and someone blessed me with like a pound of really good grass. It would probably cost about $2,000 for $100. So, oh, okay, yeah, I can see you wearing them at work, man. That's cool. Huh? Yeah, I seen that one girl, uh, TTL or something like that. Uh, she's got some Meltology T-shirts. Kind of broke my heart because it just said Meltology, just plain, you know. And I want to see something cool, so I'm gonna design a Meltology T-shirt myself for the crew, for the real Meltologists of the world who changed my life, like Deborah and James and Mark and Spartan Red and Yoakum and all y'all. Pretty soon I won't even be able to blow out how many names there are because there's going to be so many of us, you know what I mean? So, nobody wants to play? Huh? None of you warriors want to come on board? Got nothing to share? Come on now. Right in your neighborhood you got something. Look at all the footage Deborah got. I bet each one of you guys in your neighborhood, you got just as much red brick meltage around there. We need you to start videoing it. Everybody. See? Even if you shared it with Deborah and she'd upload it, or somebody else, or me, I'll upload it and share. I got a link available for anybody to share right now, to stop in and say hello, kick it for a while. And this is kind of beta because, I'm doing this. This isn't offered through our studio and YouTube. I have to do other things like use Meet and OBS, and then have to link Meet and OBS together and broadcast stream that through YouTube. So those all take resources, and it took me a while to tweak out what I'm using right now on an old 2011 Mac, but it seems like it's functioning pretty good, other than a little bit of encoder overload. So that's what we're doing here, and links open. So I'm well and healthy, uh, and I think the most important thing to stay healthy is to not drink a lot of alcohol. A beer after a meal is okay, but if you're drinking more to get intoxicated, you're gonna be sick, and you're gonna get sicker as these frequencies increase from these towers. People are consuming alcohol. Your blood's gonna be thinner. Um, your white blood cells count's gonna be wrong. your oxygen molecules won't oscillate correctly. They don't oscillate correctly under the influence of alcohol, let alone under a 5G network or even a Wi-Fi 2.4 gigahertz signal. None of your oxygen molecules can oscillate correctly. This is already proven in a laboratory with AKA scientists that are against scientists, if you will, to trying to tell them what they're doing is wrong, and they're screwing things up, and we already see trees dying everywhere. You got billions of people walking around with phones that are all radiating and poisoning our electromagnetic grid with bad frequencies. There's good frequencies and bad frequencies, you know. Moderation. Yes, moderation. You know, hey, I'm for, you know, every once in a while, I don't even drink, but every once in a while, I'll pick up one of those non-alcoholic beers with the pizza, but it hasn't been for about 10 years. But I used to do that in the past because I've quit drinking altogether in 1995. So yeah, moderation is the key. Right. Like that song, everything that kills me makes me feel alive. How true is that song, huh? Like me, with marijuana. I should moderate on that, but I smoke way too much marijuana, and maybe that'll be my downfall as I age and won't be able to breathe anymore and so forth. But, you know, I'm at the age right now, if I fell out today, I'm good to go. I really am. So, that's how I feel about it, too. It's like, I didn't kill nobody on this earth while I was here. Nobody. I got in a couple fights and this and that, but, you know, I never really harmed nobody. So, you know, whatever happens, we're all going to find out. We all got one thing in common. We all could swim like fucking crazy, and we all swam to a spot, and a whole bunch of fucking cats died all around us. We made it. And now perhaps when we leave our shell here, we got to swim through the what they call the Van Allen belt. You know? See? And I hope you guys make it, man. And I hope I make it. Whatever happens after death, and you got to swim again in your electric suit. Because you'll be in your electric suit. And what I say to those people who shit on the world, every one of us who dies will be able to see you immediately and know where you're at, and you're going to run from those you deceived. I feel it in my heart. It's electric. I don't have I don't have no narrative I can give you about that, except that's in my soul. I feel something about energy and electricity that they will be revealed at the end, and we will all know who they are. And I think that's why in the Word of God said there will be a great wailing, a great crying, because we'll see how, you know, from one extreme to the next, how we shouldn't have lived and how selfish we really all are collectively by allowing things to go on, especially those who, you know, are in a position where they don't want to make waves because of their lifestyle and so forth. That pisses me off. Just like we see that everything's corrupt, and we see our government's corrupt, and still yet cops go get a job working for these scoundrels and these tyrants who tell us what to do. And that don't sound like freedom to me, folks. I don't know about the rest of you, but don't sound like freedom to me. You know, I happened to watch the news just for a second here tonight while I was eating dinner. My girl was watching it, and I seen crap about Pence and Trump. Both liars. There it is, folks. That's the eagle-eye truth. Both of them are liars. Okay? Both of them are un-American. Period. Both are narcissists. Yes. And think about Pence. That was Hillary Clinton's boy. Huh? Her boy. Her boy toy. Huh? Anyway, who cares about politics? We know they're corrupt. Let's talk about red bricks, right? Right. Amen. So what else? Anybody coming on board? Deborah, she's got to take care of grandma or her mom, so that's cool. That I just took care of my girl's mom, and she died at age 97, and it was a joy. I fell in love with her as I watched and cared for her. Linda and I were her hospice care. And when she died, she told us 201, and we said, "What's that about?" And she says, "I don't know yet." Well, there a little while after, 201 came, and we knew what 201 was about. So Maggie, Margaret Webb Foster, she kind of gave us a premonition of 201 coming as she passed, and she said she didn't know what it was about yet, but I know immediately as she passed, she was informed what was coming for her family, this 201 agenda. So that's a true story, and the date on her date on her urn, because her ashes are in the urn. You add up the date of she was born and the date she died is 201. Not only is it 201, but the day that she died, 1210, is on both sides of the date too. So 201 again. So it's pretty powerful experience in my life with somebody who was passing away uttered out the word 201 in the year 2017. So, and here we are with our 201 bullcrap scumbag leaders. And here we are, the red brick people, talking about red bricks, because we all stumbled upon a guy who's a meltologist that's gone insane. And I say a little prayer for him right here in the black mirror. Awaken that meltologist. Awaken him from his sleep. He screams at the world that we're all ignorant. And yet he sits there on the melted building all alone. Dirty hands. Can't even find a spoon in his van. So look after him. And know that I send love for even Jerry. Because I wouldn't know none of these people if it wasn't for Jerry. And I'm grateful for that. And I take the good away that I found in Jerry. And also I take a piece of the bad away from Jerry when I parted ways with Jerry. I found how I don't never want to behave to people. And I had a lot of traits that he had. So meeting Jerry helped me to purge some of those traits that he has still, that he's holding on to. And I've started purging from my life. And it's helped immensely. And what's helped immensely is the Spartan Red Eagle Eye crew. And I'm not just saying that, folks. My girl's in another room and she'll testify, and she urges me to go hang out with you people because my demeanor's changed. I'm not as aggressive and mad anymore. And I'm grateful for that. Like, you don't even know. So we had a lot of evil things happen to my family here with these evil doctors, and I was almost going to be in the news because of some things that happened to my family members. That they don't want me to act on that. They want God to take care of it. And I'm like, well, faith without action is death. So I wanted to act on those things, but I didn't act on those things. You know? Yeah, the chill out zone is therapy, I swear. 100%. You know, some of the memes, you know, kind of offended me and other women that talked to me and say they were a little offended. But I learned how to tolerate things and look beyond that and let other people find humor in whatever they find humor in. And then I say to people, you know, don't, you know, wait till after the memes and then you'll just hear the truth. But the memes are getting better and not as derogatory, and I applaud Spartan Red for a lot of the memes, and some of the memes are very political and a good way to make a statement and talk about truth without having your channel taken down. So I commend them for some of the memes that are really spot on and really excellent, and I think those are the ones that he should stick with more, you know. Like, you know, I got some, you know, midget memes, but they're real short, you know. I got some jokes about unemployment, but none of them worked. No, see, I'm just a red brick dick, right? So anyway, what else we got going here? Oh, we still got that same scene going on. We got the red brick hunting going down here. So nobody showed up in the meet. Come on, folks, let's be some warriors here. We got that meet open. Nobody's gonna join and cheer. Yeah, knowledge. That's awesome that you say that. I just see your name and it feels like a brother shows up, and I feel a little bit like, when Deborah shows up or knowledge shows up. I'll tell you one cat always shows up. Quantum Bear Trap. Quantum Bear Trap. He shows up. I don't care where I go. I'll see him in the chat. I'll just be browsing and see now. Yeah, I'll see knowledge too in a lot of different chats, but I'll see Quantum Bear predominantly everywhere. And some other cats like Turd Ferguson, we don't know. He's got so many handles, we don't know where he's at. But I know he's up there stirring up the red brick world, and he'll bite somebody who's biting the Eagle Eye crew, and that's cool to have the Turd Fergusons on our side too, man, because that's pretty awesome, I think, at least. So, hats off to the Turd Fergusons of this world, and the knowledges of this world, and the Deborahs of this world. You guys rock, man. Yeah, you do. So, thank you for them kind compliments, man. So, red brick hunting, let's see, we've been talking, no way, alive for an hour already? We've been talking for an hour. Only seems like I just started this, folks. So, nobody wants to come on board and kick it for a while? Try to get this booted through stream to live stream. Through YouTube. That's how I have to do it. See, I make a link through Meet, and then people go to the Meet. And you don't have to have your visual on. You could just have audio. You can pick a picture on your thing. So once you engage on that, and so forth. Oh yeah, Mark. Yeah, Mark. I see Mark. Mark. Different places too, making comments too. What's up, Mark? You in your man cave there, Mark? Did you know that Quantum Bear Trap is a monk? Huh? Yeah, I can't wait for spring, man, to go back in my man cave. It's too cold to go in my man cave. I got heat and stuff out there, but just too much to heat it up for a little bit that I'll spend out there and come out and heat it up and so forth. So I just been going in my room. I put a towel at the door so I don't smoke the whole house up. I smoke a little bit too much grass in my room now, but oh well, it's too cold to go outside. Yeah, a monk. He told me last night that he was a monk. So, yeah, that's cool. So we got a monk as a moderator, and that's pretty cool, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, here's something weird, too. Oh, you gotta run? Meltology monk. That's too funny. Alright, knowledge, you gonna run? That's all I know, that he's a monk. That's all he really told me. And with just me and him kicking it. Matter of fact, it's in the video where he says that, but he didn't come on and say it. He said it in the chat. So and I thought the same thing. I said, wow, that's different. So Yeah. Quantum Berry's a good soul. Yes, he is. I love him like a brother, man. I love y'all like brothers, for real, man. I'm not just saying that. I really mean that. Later, knowledge. One love, brother. Be good. Melt your minds open. Get some more eagles. That's right. Get some more eagles. We need them eagle eyes. Looking at this melted world and opening people's eyes to all the lies. Oh yeah, I know how that goes. Someone's picking you up. They run on their own time. I know what you mean. Yeah, I know how that is. I had to pick someone up from work last week, and I was in the chill zone, and I had to be there at 9:30, and I was still in the chill zone at 9:26. So they had to wait too. You know how that goes. Too funny, Mark. Huh? Yeah, that's the thing about being married. You see, Mark, they say once you're married, you're complete. Okay? You're not complete until you're married, they say. And then once you're married, you're finished. Anyway, so, yeah. Yeah, you get their brains turning for a minute, if not anything. But yeah, a lot of people I've said are now telling me different things, and it's great where you put someone up on it and they start educating you about stuff. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Completed when you're married, and when you're married, you're finished. Yeah, that's funny. I remember first time someone told that to me, I laughed my ass off. I'd never been married, but I told people this before, and I told this to a friend of mine. He's known me for 20 years, and he was in the conversation. I said to another person that was in the conversation that I've been married 3 times. All my wives died, and my friend turned and looked at me. Goes, I didn't know that. And I'm thinking, he still don't know I'm bullshitting. So I just proceeded with the conversation. I said, yeah, first two OD'd on magic mushrooms. You know what those are? And my friend said, yeah, I take them. He said, they OD'd on them? I go, yeah, but let me finish the story. And then he goes, what happened to the third one? I go, well, she died of strangulation. She wouldn't eat the mushrooms. And he goes, man, I'm sorry to hear that. He didn't even get it, bro. I swear. So he didn't even get that joke. So anyway, so I guess that's one of them sick jokes, right? But it was funny. It was funnier that he didn't get it. I laughed my ass off. Anyway, that was my red brick joke of the day. Other than the midget jokes, but they was kind of short, right? So, red brick hunting. So what else could do? Uh, well, come on board there, Mark. Hit that link right there. Hit that link. Come on board. You got something to share? Something to say? If nothing, just kick it. Huh? Play around. Right there is the link. You only got an hour and 9 minutes. That seems like a long time, but I've sat in the stream for 4 hours with Spartan Red. And that last one he did was 6 hours, almost 7 hours long, man. That was a long stream. See, I like making little short videos and stuff, but I only got this going at night to try to have something, just like the last couple nights, try to get other people involved. And, I don't know where Dean is, and, is he sick too? I hope he's well, man. And then Yoakum, he's talking about he's not been right in his head for the last 2 weeks or something. I don't know what's going on there, but so what are you gonna come on board or no? Should I just close the meat? Nobody wants to come on board? Check it out. Right there's the meat. See? You could have your face in there like that and just talk. You don't have to show your face. Matter of fact, when you don't use your video, it doesn't use as much resources in meat, you know, and it streams better. But actually, I had Adam and Jeremy on the other day, and it functioned great, man. I was really surprised how really well it functioned, you know. So, there it is. Okay, you got too much going on around me right now? Alright. That's cool. It don't look like knowledge left, so it's only me and you, Mark, so. Oh, that's too bad, man. Nobody else could show up. So. See, I gotta go up and find, I'm going in the past stream. I gotta go find Quantum Bear, because let me tell you something. Quantum Bear will tell you that he's had a wrench in my channel since my channel has been around. And I had him as a moderator. And I had Knowledge as a moderator. And today neither one of them have a wrench. I'm going to give her a wrench too. That way you can send links and stuff. I'm going to give you a wrench too so you can send links and stuff, Mark. I trust you like I trust my own woman here. I love her. I trust you too, brother. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Is there anybody else there? Nope. We got nobody else there. Just me now. Okay, we'll see you later, Mark. So Mark left too now, so it's just my dumb ass here. No, none of the Warriors want to play. So, oh well, that's how it goes. So, red brig hunting. We did a little thing about Colville, Utah. Kicked it with the Eagle Eye crew a minute. Another great evening I had. We spent an hour and 13 minutes. So nobody else is here in the chat. Mark, I just wanted to say I had multiple tech issues with my tribute video, and 5 pics got kicked out, and you were one of them. I was pissed. Oh, it bothered my girl more than it did me, bro. That's okay. It doesn't matter if I'm mentioned or not mentioned. What I care about is this message getting out. That's my true narrative, and that's my true heart. I love all you guys, and it doesn't matter if I get mentioned. I'm not all my precious or nothing. I'm grateful that I know that all the mountains are melted buildings. I'm grateful to know that there's men and women like you, Mark, Deborah, and Spartan Red, and Yoakum, and my hope is that you guys awaken more people, and that's a beautiful thing. But thank you for saying that. You know, but that's all right. I swear, I love y'all like my family. I swear. So just like I went through a couple things, in growing in regard to religion and so forth, and so confusing, your whole life's based out of lies, and you gotta, you gotta invert your own mind to start seeing what's real and what's not real. You know what I mean? And then try to live in this madness, and function and deal with other people, and it's just a strange world today. And when you got grandkids and kids, and you look at it, and they got to function in this world, and you don't want it to be as sick as it is now with these fake people that are running the show and teaching us nothing but garbage. It's time to wake up, and I'm proud that there are people, like our family members. None of them are going to public schools no more. They're all getting home educated because it is such a tyrannical piece of crap. All right, brother, you take care, sir. God bless you, man, and love you, and take care of that family. That's what's important. That's what's important. Take care of that family. That's right. So thanks for stopping by. I'm going to end this stream with what you said there, right there, brother. One love. See you soon. I'll see you soon, too. And maybe you kick out a meet, and open up a stream. I think this meet works really good. So when you do have time, maybe you, I, a bunch of the Red Brick Eagle Eye crew can get together and get in this meet, and we could boot it through a live stream. So get Dean and James, and I don't know where James has been, man. He don't even show up anytime lately. He must be busy anyway. So we're going to end with that. One love, Mark says to all of us, the Eagle Eye crew. And remember, all the mountains are melted buildings. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. Get your fever. You'll be red brick hunting. Peace. Love your neighbor like you love yourself.